All right, so today we're doing Unit 2, Lesson 1, Where is the United States located? So today I want you to think, what questions do geographers use to investigate a place? So thinking of our 5 themes of geography, if we think back, we have Mr. Helps is a good acronym to help us remember. We have movement, region, human environment interaction are the H and the E. L is for location and P is for place. So we're going to be talking about location today. And I want to remind you that you're going to be thinking like geographers as we explore the United States. So where is the United States? You live in the United States. Where is the United States? Well, it's really not easy to describe the relative location of such large places such as the United States. So geographers use a variety of tools, geographic tools, such as maps and globes. And as you can see here, I have a map and I have a globe. I want you to think about what's similar between these tools and what's different. As you can see, the map is flat and you can see all of the continents, and the globe is round. You can only see a portion at a time because it truly depicts the Earth, because the Earth is a sphere. Now, speaking of continents, that is one way geographers can describe relative location of a country is by using the concept of continent. A continent is the world's main continuous expanses of land. We have Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, South America. Those are our 7 continents. And one way to describe the relative location of the United States is to say that it is part of the continent of North America. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. We have our continents, and this right here would be North America. I'm actually going to focus on it right there. So you can see North America highlighted right there, and you can see the United States in the continent of North America. Now, when I speak of relative location, there are 2 types of location. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And maybe I want to remind you, if you look up here on location, it said, where is it? What is its absolute location? What is its relative location? So the difference between absolute and relative location are this. Absolute is the exact location, and we'll talk about that. Relative is describing using places around it. So if I were to say the absolute location of Mrs. Wenzel's house is 1071 Elm Street. That's not really where I live, but the relative location, you use things around it to describe its location. So it's near McDonald's, by the park. So you kind of give a relative location that is not exact. So I want to say, I'm going to go back to where we were. Here we go. And I want to introduce the term political boundaries. Go ahead and say that, political boundaries. Okay, so political boundaries, that define the borders of a country. Okay, so think about right now the relative location of the United States using political boundaries. So what other countries border the United States? You could say the United States borders Mexico and Canada. Okay, here's the United States. Up here's Canada. Down here's Mexico. It borders both of those. You could say the United States is located mostly north of Mexico. The United States is located mostly south of Canada. You could say the United States is located between Canada and Mexico. So that is a way to describe the United States using political boundaries. That is another relative location term. So it's a way to describe the relative location of the United States using political boundaries. All right, we're going to move on to hemisphere. Go and say the word hemisphere.